Another day is day 35, and today also started off a bit late. I woke up at around 11ish, and most of the half of the day was gone. And I had put a lot of oil on my hair because I wanted to wash it today. So I decided not to go to the gym today. Then I sat down for some work immediately because I knew I wasn't going to the gym. So I thought that okay, let's make the most productive of whatever is left of my first half. So I sat down to do some work and I saw that my mom had sent me a video, a YouTube video about Swamiji giving a lecture about certain aspects that make you successful in life and certain aspects that make you happy about life. And so I started watching that video. I didn't know that video was so long, but the thing is that once you start watching the video, you cannot stop watching it because that is exactly what he's talking about in the video, that nowadays we cannot pay attention to one thing and we keep switching things. So I was like, okay, I'll pay attention and I'll finish this video. So he did talk about a lot of good things in the video, and I really loved the video. And I was trying to see if someone has summarized it, and nobody had summarized it. So I left a comment over there summarizing all the things that he had said in the video. So basically, he said that there are 6 pillars of having a confident personality. And those 6 pillars, where one is living consciously, and that is like not wasting time and not being not being aware of what is happening in your life, right? So he was basically giving an example that you watch maybe like YouTube shorts or Instagram stories for like 1 2 hours without even realizing that it's been so long. And at the end of those 1 or 2 hours, suddenly you will feel like, where did all this time go? I don't feel very good about it, right? I did nothing productive. I just spent a bunch of time just doing nothing, right? So that is what he was saying, that live consciously. Every minute, every hour that you spend, it should be your decision of what you're doing, not letting your mind just flow with whatever is happening, like just browsing random sites or watching random videos. If you're watching a video that you want to watch and you're invested in it, that's all right. Not because it just popped up on your screen or you swiped and it was the next video and you started watching that, and then you kept doing that for hours end, right? So that was the first thing that he was saying, that living consciously is very important. Then he was saying that accepting your flaws is also important, that you accept first that who you are is what you are. And once you accept that you've accepted yourself, you know what your flaws are, that is when you can start working on your flaws, right? So in my case also, I kind of like, after this last couple of jobs that I had, I kind of understood that yeah, I have self-taught myself to like a certain degree, but I also need some kind of structured education, which again you can do yourself. But for me, that motivation was lacking from my end, so I enrolled in a course, right? The IITB course, triple ITB course that I was talking about, in which they'll give me some kind of structured learning. So I acknowledged that my shortcoming was that I did not have the practical knowledge or the bookish knowledge of the design or the UI UX that I was doing. So I enrolled in a course and I have decided to work on that issue, right? So second thing was that. Third thing was that he was talking about living responsibly, basically not blaming others for what is going on in your life right now, not blaming your parents, not blaming the situation that you were born in. But there might be those situations, but you, in spite of all that, you decide to give it your best, you decide to push all that aside and be the best version of yourself. So that was the third thing. Then one was assertiveness. Basically he was saying that and he was especially saying that Indian kids are not very assertive about what they want in life, because of which they are pushed around a bit. And I feel the same to like because we have been so coddled by our parents and been so protected for such a long time that we kind of we stay like kids for a like even when we are adults, right? So we need to be assertive, we need to know what we want and where to be assertive. It does not mean that we become a bully, but we need to be assertive in our thoughts, and we have to know what we want and then fight for it, right? So that is the fourth thing. And then he was talking about what is your aim in life, and you need to be very clear about that. And not because someone told you to do it or your parents told you to do it, that you are going ahead in life with a career path or a certain certification or marrying someone or whatever. There's so many things that happen in life which have to be your own decision, right? You have to know what your end goal is. For me, I would say I do not know that what I want in life. I'm still figuring it out. I was watching even Casey Neistat video where he was telling that in 20s you figure out what to do, in 30s you do it, and in 40s you kind of like retire, right? But I'm in my 30s, like just started my 30s, and I'm still figuring out what I want to do. I know that I want to be in the design field. I enjoy it. So I've kind of figured that out, but I've not figured out how to make a robust career out of it. That is what I'm figuring out in my early 30s. So you need to have an aim in life. Then the last thing was that you need to have a personal integrity. So basically you have certain values in you, and you should not kind of bend to others and compromise with your own values. So if you say that I speak the truth, no matter whatever your friends pressurize you or your peers pressurize you, you have to stick to your ideals. You have to have some integrity within yourself. Else in life, from inside you will get this voice that you are not good enough, you are not a good person. How like that one voice will keep always bothering you and always will be with you, right? So that is important. And other than that, he was saying that concentration is the key to everything. And he said that how can it be everything, people ask me, but it is true that it's the key to everything. And he said that if you are having trouble concentrating, which I do face like a lot, and you were saying that spend 20 minutes of time doing something and then take like a 5-10 minute break, and then get back to something for 20 minutes, and during those 20 minutes focus just on your work. Do not be distracted by your phone or anything else, and try to finish some good chunk of that work in those 20 minutes. So I had been practicing that today, and yeah, I'll talk about it more. And I think another thing that you talked about was being selfless. Everything that you want in life does not have to be for yourself. It also has to have a greater good or kind of a bigger purpose of maybe the things that you want also have a positive impact on others, and maybe do not even have an impact on you, right? So he was saying that is also very important. I do not know how to practice this. I try to not be too selfish about things. I think I haven't been that in my life, but yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. And I called up a physiotherapist who my colleague was also recommending me, because I'm having a little bit of lower back pain. So I thought that before it gets worse, which lower back pain does, and mind you, after 30s, lower back pain is like your friend that you do not want, but you will have kind of. So yeah, so I fixed up an appointment tomorrow for 10:30 in the morning with this person for my physiotherapy. Let's see how it goes. And other than that, yeah, then I started working on the website a little bit, and then it was like, since I got up at 11, it was already about lunchtime. So I went, took a bath, and then I had lunch. And then after that, I started working on the video for the previous day, which was day 34. So it took me like a good 2 hours to kind of edit that video, even though there's not a lot going on in the video, and I try to keep it as minimal as possible because I do not want to be spending a lot of time of my everyday editing these videos, right? Because I want to just shoot it and like put it across. I do not want to spend too much time doing a lot of post production on it. So I kind of made like a template out of it, where like how I know how the intro will happen, how certain things will come up on screen, and this was a one-time effort that I spent today. That's why it took me a very long time to do it today. After that, maybe from tomorrow it would be much quicker. Maybe within an hour I should be able to finish it. So I was working on that, and then my colleague dropped by. He came to work with me on this project that we are working on. It's called Rewards. It's a reward platform for customers who are shopping on shopping in retail shops. So it's like a physical when you visit physical shops, kind of gives you offers and rewards based on the shops that you're visiting. It's a simple app. There have been other instances of such apps. We're trying to make like a better version of all that. So that is something that we are working on. Then after that, we worked on it quite late till I think 9. And after that, as soon as my friend left, I had dinner. And after that, my friends were playing Call of Duty. I thought that okay, like I had got like some serious work done today, and I was feeling quite good about it. We kind of like completely redesigned the page that we had made to a much better design. And this is something that he was talking about, right? Like if you have a productive day, you feel good about it. And so I thought that okay, 1 hour I can play Call of Duty now. So I played with my friends, and that was more or less it. It was 11:30. It's time to sleep. The funny part is that I realized that near the end of the day that I did not even step out today from my house. I was at home the whole day. So yeah, it's been a very homely day, as I can say. The previous video, do check that out of what I was doing on day 34, and let me know in the comments what you think about it, about this video, and like what should I improve about it. And if you have any other comments, what are you doing in life right now, uh, please feel free to just have a chat with me in the comments. Peace. Bye bye.